Look out my window at the devil in the moonlight.
Fuck yeah.
I got the hellhounds barking at my door. I'm hearing footsteps in the hallway and I hear the floorboards creak. It's enough to make my blood run cold. But when darkness
Fuck yeah.
But when darkness
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Uh-oh, watch out. Kiss the cobra, baby. I got a cobra you can kiss. And I don't mean Dave Parker. That is Kamala Harris. Earl Skakel in the house. And no, I'm not going up against MLC on purpose, but I'm going to the hockey game tonight. Or maybe I'm going somewhere else. Maybe I'm going to Palm Springs for a gig. Yes, never say never. TB in the house. We got some old schoolers in the stream right now. And I hope you guys are well. We are all soldiers in the Earl Army. Nothing will stop us. I'll be at the Comedy Store tomorrow night, 12:45, late night. And I wish I was Superman. Superman would have more than 10 people in this stream, I'll tell you that much. But here we are. I don't know. Yoga was good. Tough, but good. Maybe this could be my my entrance into, well, Clark Kent wore glasses, so by default, he was Superman. But let's not get into an argument about if Superman wore glasses or not. It's really not that important. What is important is that I did not wear that Alice Cooper. Yes, Rudy Baga in the house, so Dabbleverse questions are on the table. What is important, though, is if you watch my newest short to help get me into the algorithm of life. Lois is, she be chilling right now. You know, she's sleeping right now. But you may have just heard her cough. You know Lois. Lois is a soldier herself. Yes, I do get the Mark Ruffalo Hulk comparison quite a bit. I also get John Cena. I don't see that at all. I get Phil Hartman, Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, we all look like somebody, right? And thank you to Buddhist Priest for providing the theme song to the Earlverse. It's a great song. I tried to watch the Naked Gun movie last night. Ugh, that was a tough one, man. Ask her what high school she went to. Lois sleeps when I'm up. Of course, it doesn't make a sound. But then when I go to sleep, she's up. And I can't sleep. Yeah, that's true. I don't know about that, Snow Salt. You must be smoking bananas. Yes, I am Earl Skakel, marginally known stand-up comic, voiceover actor, and all-around good person. But yeah, I would hope I don't look like Philip Seymour Hoffman, especially the Boogie Nights era. But yeah, Tom Myers, I don't think I'll ever be compared to Tom Myers in any way, shape, or form, whether it be vocally, visually, or any other kind of E. Thank you, man. No, Frankfurt, we don't do that in there. You know, we don't talk about the Jews and Palestine and Israel. This is a stand-up comedy stream. This is a stream of consciousness. And I think the Mossad is monitoring me, so I gotta be I gotta play it cool. And we got into Jesus messages and earlier than usual. Yes, I am a Von Voyant. Earl Skakel live on a Friday. Hope you guys have a good start to your weekend. For some of you, for some of my international fans, your weekend's already started. And I hope you have fun doing whatever you're doing. We've got some Canadians in the house. And yeah, the Jews will shut down the stream. Why is it now everyone's name has the @ in front of it? That's I mean, yeah, let's go back to a happier time when we all thought wrestling was real. I know I did. Yeah, swim is him. We don't do the Jesus talking here. I'm gonna direct you to MLC. I'm gonna get you over there. And I think you're more Kevin Speed. Well, you know, this is the only time I can stream right now, so That's all I can, say. I try and avoid going on when my friends are on, but sometimes you got to go on. Oh, okay, I get it. Yes, Jen Anal. I'd probably get you, probably get this stream more listeners if I had a beloved member of the stream as a Jen Anal. But I don't believe your last name is Anal. So we'll just have to deal with the 21 people we have in here. And I hope you guys enjoy the content. Because I'm doing my best to take you guys into the entertainment realm. And hold on, I'm getting a communique from someone. I must answer back. Instantly. That is pretty funny. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought it was real. I mean, the first inkling of it might not be real was, I think when Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert broke his neck in the match. And the next week he shows up with like a neck brace. And then the next week, which was the pay-per-view, he was wrestling. I'm like, wow, this guy has amazing recovery powers. So I was like, I don't know about that. And then when I met, excuse me, Kamala, the Ugandan giant, at the, where was it? The Olympic Auditorium. And he started speaking to me in English. I'm like, oh. And then he said, hi, my name's Jim. I'm like, what the fuck? Even as a kid, I was like, your name ain't Jim? And what are you doing speaking English? And then Kimchi came over, and I think it was the Brooklyn Brawler. There was a few Kimchis. And he started speaking to me in English. I'm like, well, there you go. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe button. Watch the latest short released about an hour ago. And, listen. Learn, love, and listen, baby. And we'll all grow this channel together. And like I said, I'll be at the Comedy Store tomorrow night, 12:45. If anyone is in LA, hit me up, baby. Yeah, I've tried Shake Shack. I mean, I've had their chicken sandwich. It's pretty good. The fries are very salty, and I love salty food, especially like fries. But they make like the McDonald's fries seem like they have no salt in them at all. I mean, it's overwhelming, especially when you get to the bottom. Wait, I just saw the clip where Regal hit Big Show with the brass knuckles and Show fell on him. I've never had Wingstop. There's not many in LA. No, this is a Guns N' Roses shirt waiver, D waiver. Thank you very much. But I tell you what isn't Guns N' Roses is this. I just like to play this song at random times. Okay, I'm not gonna play the whole song. Have I ever bombed on stage? Yes, lots of times. I mean, you're not a real comic unless you bombed a couple times. I mean, I don't know how many sets I've done in my life in 25 years, thousands probably. I've probably bombed a few hundred, at least 100. So it does sound like a Karmic X tune, but it is not. So, and as long as Rudy Baga is in the stream, we can talk about the Dabbleverse. But I thought that instantly too. But this is like an old school '80s metal jam. You know, something you'd hear like in the late '80s. Good morning, Shandy Girl. Good evening, good afternoon, whatever it may be in Australia. I'm going to assume that it's early Saturday morning for you. Yes, Rudy Baga is, if he's in the house, we can talk Dabbleverse. If we have any pedophiles in the house, we can talk roast battle. What the fuck? Hey, yeah, it's definitely got the Eye of the Tiger vibe. Something like you could hear this song on maybe Rocky Four. Instead of Hearts on Fire. Since we're talking about DV, well, we can only talk about it if Rudy Baga is here. So I gotta say, why Chad is bad at all of this. Well, do tell. We have all opinions in here. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, you're friends with Chad. You're not going to let this guy say what you want to say about Chad." Ava called me a C word, and I went at her then. Pulled. Yeah, I mean, Ava's like the new darling of the Dabbleverse, but that'll fade. Um, you know, I mean, that's the thing about the Dabbleverse is you need constant new characters. So you know, you just can't talk about Steel Toe. But I think that now you've got Mersh. He's like the bad boy of the Dabbleverse, and now you've got that guy Tommy Jordan hot on his heels. So that's the thing. You get your 15 minutes of fame in the Dabbleverse, and even in the peak of it, you got someone on your tail trying to replace you. So thoughts on Predator 2 could have been great. I do like the premise. And I remember, I'll never forget the billboard on Pico and Overland. Now, let me explain to you, if you Google Earth Pico and Overland, it is about 2 miles west of Fox Studios, where Predator was made. Not the actual movie, but where it's edited and all that shit. So, yes, Bruins Kings tonight. They had a great big billboard, Predator 2, with a picture of the Predator and the tagline, "In town with a few days to kill." That got me. But the problem with Predator 2 was that, what up, Chris Mack? The cast of Predator 1 was so good that, and the cast of Predator 2 wasn't bad, but it wasn't Predator. So I believe Schwarzenegger was supposed to be in it, but couldn't make the money work. Well, yeah, that's the thing about the Dabbleverse is that you've got these people who they're not comics, they're not performers, they're just more or less fans. And you are right. That's the great thing about the Dabbleverse is that 100% TB. But you know where Pico and Overland is. That was where my bank was, California Federal, old school. I've been with the same bank forever, and the billboard. If you got that billboard on Pico and Overland, Fox was invested in the product. But you know, it wouldn't have been Red Sonja because I think Predator 2 was what, 90 or something, maybe. Red Heat, maybe. Um, but you've got all these, like anyone can have a show, you're right. But a lot of these people aren't capable of going up against people in the Dabbleverse. Like, say what you will about Chad, whether you like him or not. He's been doing comedy for, 20 years, you know. Levy's been doing comedy 30 years. Kevin's been doing comedy 30 years. Um, Melton's been doing podcasting and or comedy for 20, 25 years. So, you take a guy like Clearwater Chad, who's just a fan, and that's fine. Could be a fan. But he don't have the chops to hang in there on a stream with Kevin. And it shows. He just literally stares into the fucking camera. Like Cindy Brady on that one game show. So, you've got to, and all the other people who have like, um, their 15 minutes of fame in the Dabbleverse, they're just not capable of. You can't put someone who's been on comedy or podcasting 20 to 30 years with someone who's never done it before. It's going to be a big gap in talent. Um, yeah, they want to. Look at Kevin's Whack Pack. It's not good. That's why I think the best MLCs are when like me and Florentine are on together, because we could comically hang with Kevin, and he likes it deep down. He won't admit it, but he likes us. Um, so, but as long as there's new characters, um, it'll survive. I mean, you know, I don't get the Stuttering John stuff or the Steel Toe stuff. I just never found either of those storylines very interesting. Steel Toe, who I talked with a few times on DM, he seemed like a nice enough guy, but he had a wife swap basically. And you're going to talk about that for 2.5 years? Like, I just don't think it's that interesting. I've been in gangbangs. I certainly wouldn't think you could talk about that for 2.5 to 3 years. Um, so I can't. I got to disagree with you there on Clearwater. And I don't know the guy. Nothing personal. We've never talked. I'm sure if we met, we'd shake hands and uh, not have a beer. He'd have a beer. I'd have an energy drink. And I'm sure he'd be a nice guy. But he just, from an entertainment perspective, he just stares into the camera. And every now and then we'll go, yeah, he'll agree with Kevin. I just like, I need something a little more than that. I think that's why I like Kevin so much. He's the funniest out of us all. Because he's authentic. That's who he is. Like, he's fucking bitter. But he's funny. Like, there's funny behind what he says. Um, like I watched that Chad debate with Tommy, and I don't know Tommy, I don't know his comedy background or anything, but it was just like he was literally doing the Carlos Mencia thing. He was stealing. All he kept saying was hacka hacka, like taking from Tukey, and then that's a fact check, stealing from Kevin, and then he kept just using other people's catchphrases and periodically yelling. Um, so I don't know how long he'll be in the Dabbleverse. Dude, I'm not, I'm not trying to get you to think like I'm thinking, but um, I don't find him funny at all. Yeah, hit the button, hit the like button. Colt C membership for 12 months. You take the midnight subway train. Yeah, I don't know Tommy's background. I don't know if he's a comic or he's just a fan who kind of came into this world, but I kept waiting for something funny, and I just didn't see it. Um, yeah, but you should do those shows, Chris, if you're knowledgeable about it, and you just want to, stream if you want to stream. I mean, Tripoli found a niche. If you would have told me a couple years he'll have several big podcasts about conspiracy theories, I'm like, people aren't into that shit. And look at him, he's killing it, like killing it. So, I mean, I'm certainly not killing it with streams, but I think that, I'm trying to be, I mean, we talk about the dabble every now and then for fun, but, I'm trying to talk about shit I like hockey and wrestling and comedy and all that stuff. Clearly, it's not working, as much as it is for like Shuley talking about Stuttering John, but I just don't find that shit funny. I mean, I think I did 3 shows with Shuley. What was it called? The Miserable Men with me, Levy, Shuley, and Morris, where they just rip on Stuttering John for three straight episodes, and I think I called Shuley after the third and go, bro, I got to bail out. I got nothing. I got zero on this guy. Or talking about Chrissy Mayer, or that porn girl who dates Mead. I just, the fact that multiple shows are devoting multiple episodes on that girl, I don't see it. So. Yeah, people get into it. I mean, I talked with Kurt a few times about conspiracy theories. Um, no, I just did 3 episodes. They were on Sunday nights. I think each episode was about 2 hours each. I told my one Stuttering John story the first episode, and then the third episode, they're still asking me about it, and it's like I got no, I mean I got nothing. It's just we were on a Robert Schimmel tribute show at the Comedy Store, and that was about it. Well, I agree and I disagree there. I mean, I think, yeah, you don't have to have like the greatest personality, but ultimately it's got to be entertaining. And I just don't find talking about Stuttering John more than a couple times entertaining. I mean, and then you see now a big thing in the Dabbleverse are the lawsuits and people calling people pedophiles. I mean, that's dangerous shit, man. Because all it takes is for one person to tweet it out. Hey, this comic X is a pedophile. And then it gets traction. And then that person's life is fucking ruined. Fuck that. So, yeah, you got to have a little charisma. You got to have an angle to be entertaining. And like with Clearwater Chat, I just don't see it. He just literally stares into the camera and every 8 minutes goes, yeah, you're right, Kevin. I don't get it. I ate Jersey Mike's today. Karmic is a good dude. Fuck yeah, Skakel Mania, brother. I mean, Karmic is just, I don't think, he's a small town, Midwest boy. The Dabbleverse is, I think, he's in over his skis in the Dabbleverse. But, he's doing well. I mean, his problem will be like, when the Felicia storyline ends, what's he going to talk about? I don't find Tukey that funny, to be honest. It's very one note. And nothing personal. I was with him at Hackamania, the first Hackamania. Nice enough guy. But, like, the little KB thing is how I feel about Tukey overall. Where it's just, okay, it's funny for 5 minutes, and then it's very repetitive. But, I mean, listen, I'm not telling you guys to not like him. I'm not saying he's not funny. I don't get it. I don't, like I liked him on the one episode where Kevin was losing his mind against Ken Mosca, which, I love Ken. But Tukey was like pretty funny. But, I'm not saying he can't be funny, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure people don't think I'm funny, fuck it. Well, I just think that Carm is a good guy, but, it's a dark world, the Dabbleverse, man. I don't think Carm's made for the internet. Like, he lets the trolls get to him. Like, I don't let the trolls get to me. because I don't respect them in the first place. You know, they use fake names, no profile picture, so they can get away with saying anything. You know, so well, he like I get if you're doing like an Andy Kaufman shtick, but I just think Clearwater Chad is a fan, and he's just excited to be on a stream with Kevin and Ray DeVito or whatever. So he's just like he's treating it almost like he's not on the stream at all, but he's at home watching it. It's like, bro, you're on the stream. Say something. I don't care if you ate Jersey Mike's. You're getting fatter. So, you know, you know. Walton, it's not any funnier the second time. Holy fuck. So, Earl Skakel in the house. Hit the like and subscribe button, pretty please. Why, Carm's a good guy. You could tell he's a nice guy. He's just caught up in this, Dabbleverse. It's just, I don't think he's for the internet, man. Because he lets the trolls get to him. Like, he takes it personally. And, that's his problem. And I have a feeling that if him and Felicia ever break up, that's going to send him over the deep end. He's going to sit there and look at her social media every day. He's going to look at every video she releases. And God forbid she starts dating another comic, he's going to go fucking bonkers. And you guys know me. I've said what gets me through breakups is I never, and I hope they don't break up. Let me say that right now. I like both people. But, what gets me through breakups is I never go on my ex's social media. Because you're never going to see something you like. You're going to see her looking better than when you dated her. You're going to see her with a new hairstyle. Go, oh, she looks really good. So you're going to miss her. You're going to see her with another dude. You're basically your replacement. It's not going to make you happy. Even if you're better looking or, whatever, it's still you're going to think of them constantly fucking or whatever. And it's not going to do you any good. And he's going to look at her Instagram and videos constantly. Yeah, I think so, Rudy. In all seriousness, I think I could see him showing up at one of their gigs. But I like him. I like her. I hope they stay together, but I don't know. I mean, you got to understand when you're a small town Midwest guy, and Felicia is a worldly woman in terms of stand up. So, she's around very engaging comics. The whole, large personalities, successful people, and it's going to be tough for her to be enthralled with a small town Midwest guy. But I hope she is. I hope they get married. Well, you just can't let the trolls dictate how you feel. I don't. Trolls never hurt my feelings. Because it's the same shit, to be honest with you, with trolls. It's the same 5 lines, at least against me. You suck, you're old, you're a pedophile, I fucked your mom, even though she's been dead for 30 years, and my hairline. It's literally, so I'm so prepared for any of those 5 lines. Well, I mean, I can't speak for Felicia. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty cool to have a guy around your life that fucking adores you. Like, you could tell he adores her. Like, he loves her. But to have your relationship play out in the Dabbleverse, and what up, troll? You know that when and if the breakup happens, about 15 streams are going to go in on it. From Pretty Antisocial to BYB to 1x2 to Chad to Kevin, shit, probably even Shuley, probably even Steel Toe. He's going to watch them all. So it's not just about not going on your ex's social media. It's about just don't listen to any of these streams because they're gonna make fun of you. They're gonna goof on you. They're gonna tease you. They're gonna start rumors. Hey, I think I saw her leaving with Earl at the Comedy Store. I think I saw her leaving with Godfrey at Crackers in Indianapolis. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, Hold on, I'm getting a message. I must answer it. Talk amongst yourselves, kids. I'm back. Well, I don't think any relationship is going to do well that's internet based. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, can you imagine? Let's say they break up tomorrow, and once again, I hope they stay together, and I hope Felicia realizes what a good thing she has. I mean, he fucking loves her, man. Um, but if they were to break up, the next day there's at least 8 streams doing a breaking news exclusive. And she's going to go on MLC. Kevin's going to like rip it. It's not going to end well. But I hope I'm wrong. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Hold on. I got to return this message. Hold on, one more message I have to get. So there we go. So yeah, I mean, I would agree with that, but or that she seems to talk about Pat Dixon a lot, her ex, and that would be the red flag for me. I mean, I've never had that happen to me before, where a girlfriend, while we're dating, is talking about an ex, but that would absolutely be a red flag for me. I'd be like, if you're not over your ex, I get that. We all have an ex that we're not over, or that maybe we're over, but we still think about, or whatever. Everyone in this chat has that one ex. You might not even like them anymore, but when you think about them, either anger or love or whatever still pops up. I've never, if I was dating Felicia and she kept talking about Pat, I'd be like, hey, either go back to fucking him or whatever, but you're not over him. It's clear. And he talks about her just as much, almost. So, we all have that one toxic relationship where, you want what you can't have. You want what you just do. So, yeah, it's either the one who got away or, the one who stuck it to you the hardest, and you're just like, you almost want what you can't have type of thing. I mean, we all have that one. I've been dating girls I'm 57. I've been dating since 15. So, what is that, 40? I've been dating for 42 years. So, And even me, if you said, okay, Earl, 42 years, which one do you not even wish you could have back a do over, but which one are you the most passionate about? Like if we said, okay, for the next hour, um, we can talk about an ex. I absolutely have the one I would talk about. Um, so, um, and I'm sure everyone in this stream does. You might not admit it now to me over the internet, but you absolutely do. Everyone does. It's human nature. Do you find it weird she watches Pat Dixon's show, but she won't let Carmen? I mean, I just find it weird. Like, I'm trying to think of, the one girl I'm thinking of in particular. I would not go on her Instagram right now and watch her stories. Like I said, it's not going to make you happy. And even though Felicia and Pat, like, obviously it was a bad breakup and accusations and all that shit, you know, there's something still there between them. Um, was it a family member that took you for the first time? I don't know what you mean. Did I have sex with? No. Samuel, are you really in 2025 doing a D's nuts joke? Get the fuck out of here. No, I've never slept with a family member, but I appreciate the endorsement. Well, it just and plus she's never going to get over him if she watches his stream. So I mean, can you imagine if I sat there? What up, SC? If I watched an ex's Instagram a couple times a week or her YouTube channel, I'd drive myself fucking nuts. Um, so, what up, SC? What up? What up? HVAC North in the house. So we definitely are Dabbleverse heavy today. But, we've got some streamers in the house who want to talk about the dabble. And sometimes we dabble in the dabble. Um, Samuel, I actually met someone who said they knew you. Samuel, this is for you. Well, I'm not even talking about that ex, but, I'm not. I mean, Palm Springs, yeah, it's definitely known as a comedy hotbed. Um, um, Message hell for review. Uh-oh. Oh, Samuel calling me a faggot. That's lovely. Uh, Samuel, I guarantee you I've turned down more pussy than you'll ever get in 100 lifetimes. Unbelievable. 2025 and someone's going into a stream of a stranger they don't know calling them a faggot. Like, what? Um, what do you think about BMW never being punished for using slave labor during World War II? I mean, listen, we're not going to be able to drive cars if we start punishing people for slave labor. How do you feel about the Dodgers winning on the 95th anniversary? Well, you talk to Otani and what up, Pablo? Talk to Otani and Yamamoto. I'm sure they have some thoughts on. Um, yeah. Well, I mean, she's been doing comedy for 15 years, and you know, fi- you know, 15 years later, you're doing comedy in Palm Springs. Like, I mean, I know of one comedy night there. I've been asked to do it several times. I'm like, fuck no. So clearly that GoFundMe didn't really help. Jeff Ross donated $100. The guy's a multimillionaire. Um, so, but I wasn't talking about that particular ex. Um, well, I love it. I love it. We talk about what you guys want to talk about. That's where you guys dictate the pace of this chat room. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, but I don't believe she was ever asked to right again, but for the any rose. I mean, nobody wants her around, to be honest with you. She just has such a fucking negative energy. She's accused several boyfriends of either sexual assault or hitting them. Like, no one wants to be the next one that's accused. So, her, um, her energy is just like, and you're still glomming onto the roast battle credit, you know. Um, I have not played that place. So do you think Natalie Como is a good comedian? I mean, I don't know enough about her to say yay or nay, to be honest with you. So I don't know. We'll go about another 15 minutes, guys, and I got business to attend to. But the only way I keep up with exes is when people tell me about them, and I stop them right away. I'm like, I don't want to know where they're at. So oh yeah, I mean, I had a friend of mine accused of sexual assault. Um, he swore up and down he didn't do it. The girl swore up and down he did it, and then about a year later, she came out and said it was just a bad breakup. It never happened. And he told me that this is crazy, but he was like, "Dude, I wish I did it, because when I walk into the room, half the people think I did it." So, Kings game tonight, baby, Boston Bruins. Well, I mean, for me, it's tough because people, I had someone a couple months ago tell me about a recent ex's new boyfriend, and he was like trying to talk to me about. I'm like, I don't want to hear about this shit. And I don't know if he was trying to gaslight me or if he was just, I mean, he's one of my better friends in LA comedy, so I don't think he meant any harm by it. But I'm like, bro, I don't want to know. He started to like tell me the guy's name. I'm like, I stopped. I didn't even get the last name. I don't care. You know, um, I don't. I got to move forward, man. So, um, but the one bad ex. Yeah, I mean, I've had a few bad exes, but um, I don't, and I don't wish them harm or anything. Like, I don't wish the one who's now in Palm Springs harm or whatever. But what she did to me was unforgivable. It's just she went around the whole LA comedy community telling people I threw her down a flight of stairs. Now, luckily, no one believed her. But all it would have taken is one person to believe her, and I'm done. And I think the proof is in the pudding. At the comedy store at the time, she was really amping up the Earl hit me. I still to this day don't even know what she said about me, but um, the comedy store had three female bookers. I was getting spots from all three. Do you really think if they thought I hit someone, a woman, that I'd be getting spots from three girls? I don't think so. So, well, I mean, like I said, and especially in the Dabbleverse, like you say you throw out a stream tonight saying, well, uh, comic A is a pedophile, then Melton picks it up, Kevin picks it up, Karmic picks it up, Felicia picks it up, Gino picks it up, Keanu picks it up, Win by Two picks it up, BYB picks it up, and before you know it, might as well be true. So you know. That's it's a very dangerous world, and the accusation world. I mean, really, the only thing that saved me was everyone fucking loves me. Um, uh, oh yeah, I mean, I will say that for my case in LA comedy, like I'm probably the most well liked comic in the city. Not my comedy per se, but just me. Like I walk into any room, even if I'm not going on, people are happy I'm there, and you know, people who, um, know me and know her, like they've all sided with me. I haven't heard one person go, "Yeah, I believe her over you." So, and now she's got a horrible reputation in LA comedy. Like, no, nobody wants to, when I Comedy Central called me in. Uh, Thank you, Minnie Jim. I wish it was a girl saying that, but I'll take the compliment. Um, so no, I would not let Kevin Spacey stay with me. First of all, I'm too old for him, but um, yeah, I mean, absolutely, because all it takes is for one tweet, and then someone retweets it, and then someone retweets that. I mean, it's like the dominoes effect. But luckily, like, and the hard thing for me was I still to this day don't know exactly what she said, because I looked into suing her. It got to that level where I got enough people asking me about it, where I was like, "Fuck this," and I paid an attorney 5 grand on retainer, and he did his. Let's just say he did his research, and he told me, bro, after what I found out, I believe you completely. But if you want to actually take her to court and win, slander and libel cases are incredibly hard to prove because here's what you need to happen. Message hell for review. Um, okay, HVAC North. I don't know what that means. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I mean, Theo's probably the rare exception of someone who's done well being on one of those shows. But he's like, here's what you need to win a libel slander case. You need to prove exactly to the letter what she said. You need to prove who she said it to. And then you need to flip that person. And most people don't want to get involved. So, I believe you. The research I have concluded is that she dates people, it works well, and then she breaks up with them and accuses them of something to garner sympathy in the comedy world. It hasn't worked out, that strategy. I mean, you're 15 years into your comedy act. You fucked your way out of two cities twice, New York and LA. And you could almost say she fucked her way out of the Orange County scene where she started. That's why she had to come to LA. Um, so, I think I win in that battle. But still, it sucked to have people come up to me and a lot of girls, who would do shows with her would come up to me. Hey, your ex said you hit her. We just want to get your side. I'm like, I don't have a side. It didn't happen. That's my side. But what are you gonna do? Christina Pazitsky. I love Christina. I haven't seen her in a minute though, so I hope she's doing well. I know she was sick for a bit, but they're one of the few relationships that have worked out. Um, well, I mean, yeah, it definitely backfired on her in my case. Like I'm past every club in the city. She's not. Past at one. I'm past at most every club in New York. I don't even do comedy in New York. So um, I have not dislabeled. I'm knee deep in my own bullshit, but I'm sure he's innocent. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. And a lot of these allegation cases are just simply a bad breakup. And the one accusing is just trying to get curry with the mutual friends. And that's what makes it tough on girls who date me in the LA scene. It's just like, you're never going to sway the people to your side ever, unless I actually hit you or whatever. I know with another ex, same thing. She went around to our mutual friends, pitched her. Once again, I don't know what she said either, but I still talk to every one of our mutual friends, every single one. I didn't lose one friend in the breakup. That tells you something. And a lot of them were her friends. Like, I saw one of her friends maybe about 2 months ago at the Comedy Store. Now, I didn't get the reference, but we hugged each other in the hallway, and she's like, hey, have you ever talked to Regina George again? And I got like, huh? She said my ex's name. Like, oh, yeah, no, not really. And then I had to go home and look up Regina George. And this is a friend calling her a mean girl. So, I would say the over under would be pretty low. Probably would be more of a shot talking about Epstein's egg shaped wiener. I know I'll be doing one Saturday night. Hello, actually Sunday morning. Holy fuck! 5 more minutes, 4 more minutes, guys. We got 4 more minutes, and then we'll stream tomorrow and live to tell another story. I've got to go to the gym real fast, work on my fantastic body, and you know, I've got to take care of business tonight. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what president has ever spoken like this? I don't really have a joke on that. Piggy. I mean, I'd have to see what the girl looks like. I mean, I've dated some piggies. Trust me on that one. Yeah, but you don't know William Barry. Like, you don't know. Um, I mean, if you, in terms of the one who made the allegations or whatever against me, um, you know, I was literally the greatest guy she's ever dated, probably to this day. And I don't say that because of my ego. I say it because I know who she's dated. She dated a bunch of dudes who just wanted to fuck her because she was young. And it was like a notch on their belt. Hey, I just fucked a 16-year-old. Hey, I fucked a 17-year-old. Dude, I just fucked a girl who turned 18. And then the second they fuck her, maybe once or twice, they bail on her, and now she's in her 30s. It ain't so cute anymore. So, good luck with that. I mean, nobody goes to Palm Springs to further their comedy career. I can assure you of that. That's like a hockey player going to Africa. Uh, so, what up? What up? What up? It's been a fun stream. Sorry I had to go up against MLC. I'm sure Kevin wouldn't mind me taking 24 people from him. Well, I had a friend of mine who dated a girl from the WWE, and it's kind of the same joke you just said, Colt. Like, she obviously always got black eyes and, broken bones and whatnot. And he said they'd go to dinner and she'd have like she'd have her arm in an arm cast, and people would look at him like, "Oh, you're the guy who beat the shit out of her." No, it was probably Dolph Ziggler. Hello. Yeah. Well, it's a very short rise and a fall that's probably still happening. Um, and listen, 8 years, 8 months out of the year we dated, she was really cool. But I think, looking back, I would say she was probably, I became boring. Oh, he gets my car door. Oh, he pays for everything. Oh, he actually talks to me like I'm a human. He doesn't just fuck me once or twice and never calls me back. But I think at this point, she's just attracted to that. I will not watch the new movie with Sandler and. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't like going up against. I'm sure Kevin. Oh, Skakel's fuck that guy. I listened to something he said the other day where he's like, anyone who goes up against me is the enemy. But I'm busy the rest of the day, so I had to stream right now. I'm trying to stream at least for 1 hour every day. And unfortunately, this was the hour I had to do. So, yeah, nothing against the movie with Clooney and Sandler. I don't know. I tried to get through the Naked Gun movie last night. It was pretty bad. I mean, I made it about 15 minutes in. I'm like, this is not Airplane. So, um, you know. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think I've lost a few fans recently. That guy Moses used to be in here all the time, and I forgot what he was upset about, but he's like, I'm never coming into this stream again. I'm like, okay, see you later. And then my friend Gambool, we literally got into an argument about Ace Frehley being an influential guitar player. And, it was a fun back and forth, nothing, no heated discussion or whatever. And then he's just like, Maybe this is why you're 60 and haven't made it as a stand-up comic." It's like, huh? Yeah, I kind of like the guy, but I can't imagine you would get that upset over Ace Frehley that um, you would like start a personal insult and then never come back in the stream again. But see you later. Like, you don't think I could do a stream to two less people? Um, I mean, I hope both come back, but probably not. I think he was upset because he clearly plays guitar. Like, you could tell he knew all the terminology, and I think he disrespected my opinion because, well, you don't play guitar, so you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But you know, yeah, I forgot what we disagreed about. Like, I don't even remember what we were arguing about. But like, when you go the personal insult route, you know, that's kind of a sign you're losing. Um, but no, I liked him, to be honest with you. No, I mean, you could tell he knew the fucking. I mean, listen, every guitar player. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If some, yeah, some good memory. I see. No, I'm not from Connecticut, but I have a lot of family back there. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't argue on here. Like, and I when I talk, I don't want everyone agreeing with me. How boring would this stream be if just everyone said, "You're right, Earl. You're right, Earl. You're right, Earl." I want debate. But well, I don't know if he's a good guitar player or not, but I could tell just by how he was phrasing his um, argument that, oh, okay, this guy's probably a high level guitar player. Um, and yeah, that is time to kiss the cobra. Thank you, Hugo. So, my whole shtick. Well, and I think ACDC, what he thought I was saying was technically Ace Frehley's influential, and I wasn't saying that. I was just saying that overall his style and kind of sloppy, almost stoner type vibe was influential. I mean, look at when Ace Frehley died. Um, yeah, 100%, William. I was not saying he was a great guitar player, but when he died, look at all the different guitar players who said, "Hey, he was the reason I picked up the guitar." From Tom Morello to Dave Koenig from the Killers to many, many glam metal players. Because you got to figure Ace was huge in the late '70s, and like someone like say Warren DeMartini was probably 12 years old in the '70s. So he was influential. Like, he made a lot of people pick up the guitar. Now, from a technical standpoint of playing, I would agree with Gambool. Like, Ace Frehley is probably not even in the top 200 of guitar players from a technical virtuosity. But that's not what I was saying. But even if it was, there's no need to like do a personal insult and leave the stream forever. Jesus Christ. Um, so yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, he's not influential as a player, but I think in a weird way he almost was because his style was so simplistic. I mean, to all my friends who play guitar, um, yeah, that's what I was saying, Doctor Nova. All my friends who play the guitar, they all grew up watching Ace play. And Ace, the guitar solo in Detroit Rock City is not very hard for a guitar player. Do 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 do. It's basically two chords, but I bet you Jerry Cantrell picked up the guitar and learned that song. Or Parasite, that's a good riff. Diddly dee 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 dee, diddly dee 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 dee, diddly dee 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 dee. But that's a simple riff. So, it was just a misunderstanding, but I hope he comes back. But, you know, what am I going to do? I'm not going to beg someone to watch my fucking stream. All right, you guys. You know what it means when I start hitting this button. Earl Skakel. Yeah, Shock Me. Great tune. Yeah, I mean, Vinnie Vincent. Technically, 5 times the guitar player Ace is. But who influenced more? Ace. Mark St. John. Technically, 5 times the guitar player Ace was in terms of technical prowess. How many people picked up a guitar because of Mark St. John? Earl Skakel is a fucking soldier. And to all my exes, you might be next, but you'll never be first. Dan Tanas to Del Taco, baby. Enjoy it. Because when you dated me, you never went through a drive-thru. Hit the like and subscribe button. Earl Skakel, over and out.
But when dark